This one time, my best friend came into my room, we were both and fucking... There you go. You have to cut it out.
Yeah.
So just bleep it.
Just
I
bleep.
don't think I'll use any of it.
Yeah, but we were both so it's like,
I'm definitely not taking any of that. All right, let's reset.
just leave it with that. Let's start
reset.
the episode with, yeah, but we were both...
That's all right.
Brilliant. Hello, and Doug still lost it. Hello and welcome to Nobody Wake the Bugbear presents. Doug's still laughing.
Okay.
Presents Ghosts and the Machine, Mothership RPG actual play of the Sci-fi Megadungeon Gradient Descent. I am Andrew, the Warden. Andrew is an anagram of Warden, so I am ultimately qualified to be the Warden.
Wait, is it? I'm surprised we've played this much Mothership and never
Realize
picked
that?
up on
Didn't you know?
No.
Andrew is the anagram for Warden.
I'm going to record
God.
this, and then 3 days from now, I'm going to call your phone, and you're going to pick it up, and you're just going to hear, I am Andrew. I am the Warden. Andrew is an anagram of Warden.
And I'll be sufficiently creeped out. John, that was the words of John just speaking then. Would you like to introduce yourself and the characters you play?
I'm John. I'm the second, well, technically equally as long on the podcast as Josh and Doug, but the second longest player at this table at large.
And who are you playing in
And
this
I-
adventure?
I play primarily on the ground Gordon Good, the teamster who survived the events of the Merciful Dawn in Rain in Blood, which you can listen to on our socials. Secondarily, I play MKBH, or Merkaba, the eponymous android character who seems to be very popular in this show. Unfortunately, he's not the one primarily going on missions. I think if you get too much of him, you get spoiled. So you just got to have little morsels.
And before John was speaking, we have Doug.
Hello.
Doug, who do you play in this little story?
At the moment, I am playing Dr. Craig Graham, who was supposed to go on the Rain and Blood, but
But you were a coward!
I was a coward, and I never showed up.
And you always will be a coward.
And I also play Ducky,
Who is also
a coward.
a coward,
Yeah.
hiding away on the
Yeah.
ship.
No, he is. Yes, they're very cowardly characters. He was also with MK on the Epsilon.
And you can listen to that,
And
listeners.
you can listen to that
And
link down
below.
below.
If you want, it's up to you.
Yes. Ah.
Josh, you are here. I'm joined by Josh. Who are you playing?
I'm playing Tony Beretta, and Rian Prince.
Is this so I can't copy your voice and play it back to you?
I thought he was making fun of John for a
What?
minute.
Maybe.
Was that it? Was that the first time Tony name dropped his last name, or am I tripping?
Well, those of everyone who have, of course, listened to Silence on Narcissus, in-house.
Sorry, what?
Have you heard of this? You seen this?
No.
Silence on Narcissus,
Yeah.
the science fiction and hyperspace anomaly in-house adventure
sounds-
written by by a member of Nobody Wake the Bugbear podcast.
Sounds kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, I can link it to you. Yeah, Tony Beretta.
Oh!
John, of course, wrote that adventure and wardened it for us. You were the Honge, which is the game master in any game that John runs.
Correct.
So yeah, Tony Beretta, Teamstar, do go on.
I don't know where to go from there, to be honest.
Okay,
Yeah, I
move
play
us down.
Tony Beretta. He's a blue-collar contractor. He's out here getting some regular work, and he's had some freaky stuff happen. And I also play Rian Prince, and I'm back on the ship in the Bell, and keeping watch, and everything's pretty relaxed over here.
Speaking of relaxed, we have Sam. Samantha, how are you?
I'm relaxed.
Yeah, you look
Yeah.
seem relaxed.
Yeah. I'm just a baby on the podcast. So,
And
but
in
I'm
real life.
yeah, exactly. I'm a literal baby.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I was worried it would be insensitive if I brought it up. I was like, why is there an actual infant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does, and the smell.
That was me.
I play Dr. Cameron Elias, exobiologist and certified badass with a pulse rifle.
Yes, newly coined.
Yeah. And
Good shot.
Yeah.
Elias.
yeah, maybe that should be my moniker.
Well, one of us can actually stand up without using the edge of a table, so
I get it, baby.
And then I also play Buck Fernard, excellent guy all round and motivational speaker,
Fan favorite.
extremely flexible yoga instructor.
I'm pulling up the
Oh my God.
portrait of Buck.
It's
on the
horrible.
screen.
it was never intended to be seen this way.
And he also has the
Just looks like a character out of either Daria and or King of Queens. No, not King of Queens.
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill.
Oh, I can see the King of the
Or
Hill.
Beavis and Butthead. That kind of, you know.
Beavis and Butthead,
the
yeah.
most suntanned yoni in the sector. So
Well, there you have it. I believe that is our cast of players and characters. Let's hit off on last week's episode extravaganza, 150 of the podcast in total. What happened?
No, nothing I'd note.
We'll start with someone who isn't Doug, who can give us an actual recap.
Oh boy, did something happen. First, took a door off a fridge. Fucking wild. And then an EMP blew up. Probably actually wild. It was attached to an Android's logic core. No idea if that was a significant thing or not because it's fried now. It would have been interesting to plug it into something, but
Should I tell
the
them,
following
audience?
the following thought is, what if it was a horrifying entity sent to spy on us if we rescued it? We'll never know.
I don't think I will tell them, everyone.
oh no, please tell us. Now they know there's something to be told.
All right.
You can roll for it if you want.
What you found was what you could consider, in its description, as a rather unique piece of tech within the deep, otherwise referred to as an artifact.
Oh.
Is it cooked now though?
Well and truly.
Mm-hmm.
What would you think an Android logic core would do strapped to an EMP mine? It's gone.
It would go bang.
It would. It did.
Yeah. Hence the mine part.
But it's state of the art.
I won't tell you how much it's worth.
We can still try and sell it off to Ghost. I think he was looking for those.
I think he wants them to work though.
intact. Otherwise, it's just a fried bit of
It's
machinery.
just scrap.
He can still have it.
Ghost Eater. He wants
We got
Ghost
this for
eater.
you as a
He wants
souvenir.
ghosts.
It was a little bit dead when we
Arcady
found it,
wants
but
cores.
you are a ghost as in yourself, so he go.
We'll give it to Arcady then.
Oh yeah, he go Arcady.
If you twist that cord, it'll fray internally and break it. You have no sound through those headphones. You were curling
No,
around.
It wasn't it was his arm he was touching.
Yeah, I'm not twisting it. I'm just
All
feeling.
right. Anyway, it's background noise. Don't do it.
Okay.
What else happened?
Where was I up to?
The door.
Logic core.
Mm-hmm.
We would- Whoa. The core blew up and the core blew up.
Just bring
The
it.
core blew up.
Yeah.
And we made our way back there. And on the way from, dismantling the fridge door after this whole thing had happened, we tried to get in contact with each other. Communications were fried except for this creepy fucking message that Tony heard of something that he said earlier, which without context is a creepy piece of dialogue, which is probably why it was chosen by this mysterious entity out in the void of the deep. After this, we went into the other meeting room. We found that something was barricading to protect some people in the back of that meeting room from whoever was entering. So we thought something fucking was going on and we couldn't find anything. So we went in there, found a backpack with some cool stuff that all turned out to be duds. So like it was planted there to fucking set someone up to fail. The flashlight conveniently was taken apart by the good doctor, played by Doug, which turned out good thing he did take it apart because it had a tracking device in it. Who takes things apart? Doc does. And then
It was a good point of player adequacy, which is pretty strange. It came from Doug.
fuck.
He recognized signs. These syringes are duds. Sorry.
The syringes are Doug's.
Yeah.
The shotgun shells are Doug's.
The shotgun shells were duds.
Clearly, the flashlight would be Doug's as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still would have. My initial thinking was I push the start button and it goes bang. I didn't think it had a bug in it, but I knew it was a bit fucky.
So yeah, good playing there.
As soon
Doug?
as he finds the bug, fucking Android starts approaching out of nowhere, whether or not it was on standby or just happened to go past or what the fuck. Like it's exact timing. So it's hard to time things like that, you know? But, you know, we killed it. I drilled a hole in it. Good shot, tackled it to the ground and making its waste its action on getting back up
Not quite. It's more like
and pushing him away.
its
and
action
all
was
that.
more to get up, as in pushing him off. And
Yeah.
then, yeah.
Well,
And then
And then I
The
killed it.
doctor also
yeah,
drilled a hole
you're
in it.
distracting
Bullets.
from the important part. Sam's character managed to actually get a good shot on that with with their rifle.
and you know, no one searched the body or picked up the SMG. So
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody
He
picked up the
John's picked up
I
the
got the
SMG.
SMG.
okay,
Oh.
good.
We didn't search the body though, did we? No. I think we
Wasn't
just
explicitly
hightailed it.
noted.
Well, it was in like a factory set of clothing that they all
No,
wear.
Gordon smashed its head in with his foot.
Yeah.
And we kind of hightailed it out in case more showed up.
And then you decided to hold up in the pre-sorted out kitchen. Statue of the rat was taken by Dr. Craig
And had always been taken.
and had always been taken, and nothing happened. The 3 cigarettes were there. Don't know anything else. You decided to get some rest. About 2 hours worth. You attempted a little old rest save, and this learns you players.
So as I was saying, we go into the kitchen, right? And the golden rat's gone because the doctor took it. God damn it. I get confused between the different doctors.
He's
you know?
the good doctor. You called him the good doctor. So
Well, there's
I'm
the
the
good
bad
doctor
doctor.
and the
Hang
better
on.
doctor.
So we've got Doctor Who and Doctor Who. So
surgeon.
Doctor.
Let's all agree as a table, and I have to do this as well. Sam, what would you like to be called? Dr. Elias or Cameron or Dr. Cameron?
just like Cam's fine.
Cam?
Cam. So
Done.
we got Cam.
Either Doc Craig or Doc or whatever.
So he's the doc. Doug is the doc.
Yep.
So as in, hey,
The doc.
doc.
And
Cam.
Cam.
Done.
Cam.
All right.
And I'm Dr. G-Ball.
Oh my God.
Okay.
So we go to the kitchen. We have a relaxed. I light a dot and have myself a good time. Everyone else is too fucking stressed out to recover from their previous encounters. But hey, that's how it goes sometimes in the deep. So now we're gonna open the door after checking in with the rest of the crew. Rian was pleasurable enough to send out a message asking how we were. What a nice guy. So we're going to spend the rest of our time going through the security gate and hopefully not get shot up by a fucking trigger-happy android
turret.
that's attached to a fucking machine gun asking us to give up our weapons. Like the fuck I'm going to do that.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
All right.
It's
Well,
turned into one of those like just recapping into like the
Yeah.
first person ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing here. Now this fucking thing's in front of me.
At least
What's
he doesn't
going
have
on?
sphincters for
Not
guns.
yet.
Anus.
All right. On that note, that is reference,
Actually,
of course,
wait.
to our biodrones and cryoglones.
Just before you do that, I want to give someone in the comments, if you get this reference, then you have my special commendation. I gotta tell you, I give this whole thing a sphincter factor of about 5.
Is that moist?
What?
You're not allowed to
Charlie?
play, Doug. It's for the viewers.
Oh, sorry.
Especially after that comment.
Dude,
Let us begin.
it's a really good Charlie impersonation.
Let us begin Ghosts and the Machine, episode 8. We cut back to the mess chamber of the Ugly Duckling. Rian on the comms has just seen the shuttle of Arcady float down towards the bell. Merkaba singing has just finished, reverberating.
Merkaba's robotic Tibetan throat singing.
Yes.
That's what I imagine anyway.
And we are all now, from their perspective, what will they be doing for the next few hours as the A-team is on the deep?
Probably some fact-finding.
Yeah, Rian, you're probably at the command center,
Yeah.
but if they've just gone down,
Well, I mean, I don't mind staying at the command center, but Rian would probably be asking people leaving the facility to do some specific, like, tasks, like delegating.
yeah,
You know, while you're out there, if you can ask around about, you know, what kind of equipment comes back from the deep, what is valuable is probably good in case we can sell it to people around here. It seems like the weaponry, like the SMGs, were quite expensive, right? So probably if we find more weapons, probably go good. The other crew, you know, we were just asking them about what they might need, and they were saying some cameras might be good, and it seems like they're good with weaponry for themselves. If you have anything else that you suggest, you know, let us know, but I'll be here and keeping an eye on things. If you could do that, that would be very helpful for me.
Buck and Merkaba. He's talking to you.
Yeah, I'm talking to you guys. What?
I will see what I can do.
Yeah, we'll check it out. We'll see what we can scratch up.
Yeah, maybe Buck and Merkaba would be particularly interested in the story Tony and Craig had to say of coming back, visiting the chapel and the Garden of the Napishtim, meeting Ghost Eater. You know, quite religious undertones of the old chapel. Maybe Merkaba's interested. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll go to the chapel.
Maybe see if you can find out if there's some interest for maps, because they said they were drawing some maps out. So, you know, maybe try and get some interest going. See, make me sell them, or maybe someone's got a better map. I don't know how good they are drawing, you know, actually. So,
Sure.
Okay, Buck's writing this on his hand.
Yeah.
Maps,
maps, camera,
camera,
ask questions.
Don't show anyone your
and a big
butthole.
question mark.
What? What?
It's
Doug?
Buck.
Okay. Yeah, he was naked.
Come on now, he's not an animal.
Put clothes on now. Do you suit up, Merkaba? What are you wearing today?
I'm wearing, I'm not overly socially conscious. I'll just wear my
Vac suit.
vac suit with no helmet on.
Just a red Valentino jumpsuit.
A tasteful one piece.
Buck, what are you putting on? A nice white jumpsuit?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, something. I was going to say inconspicuous, but a white jumpsuit probably is the opposite of that. So, yeah, whatever's comfortable.
And Sam is physically writing
I am.
notes on her hand.
I am indeed. Oh no, my pen is red and now the light is pink and
Sorry.
I can't read my writing. Thank you, that helps a lot.
I just changed the lighting from purple to orange, everyone, and you float through the umbilical or this orange and yellowish light pass by. You enter the bell and it is blackness. Little lights in the corner. You see coming from the chapel these little floating lights as you zero gravity enter. You see a few people floating around. It is the morning. Arcady has left in this shuttle half an hour ago.
I'll head towards the lights.
Sure, you
Arcadio's
pass.
gone, so I can't talk to him.
Yeah, pass by the shuttle bay where the Acheron was there. You see a group of 2 people floating by the bay, talking to each other vigorously. A man and a woman.
I'll give them a wave as I float over.
They stop talking. And then they say, hello.
Hello, fellow divers. Beautiful morning, isn't it? Give a big stretch. What brings you to the bell?
They raise an eyebrow. They look at each other. What's your deal?
What? Well, I'm not sure what you mean.
Look like you got a dry cleaner on your ship. That suit is spotless.
Well, you know, cleanliness is next to godliness, they say.
You stick out like a sore thumb. Are you with Noriko?
Who's Noriko? What's Noriko?
The crazy, you know, the god lady, the Minotaur lady.
Minotaur lady?
Yeah.
Hang on, wait. You used god and minotaur in the same.
Well, she thinks
sentence.
it's a god. I don't think it's a god. I think she's crazy. But she runs the chapel. You look like you've come from the chapel.
Oh no.
She wears clothes like that.
No. I consider myself spiritual and not religious. There's a difference. We can talk about that if you want.
No. Is that your team that went out before?
Oh yeah. Out on the dive. Do you have a team here?
Yeah, I'm first mate on the Vostok.
Ah, I think we saw that coming in.
Yeah, we're docked out beside you.
Yep. That makes sense. So
And the woman next to him elbows him. And he goes, "Oh, we're waiting for our captain."
and did he say he was the first mate? Is that
Yeah.
what he said? Yeah. Okay. Are they out on a dive?
Yeah, he was. Armand. You don't know that name.
No, I don't. I caught myself before I said anything.
My name's Findlay.
Bindley.
This is Talia. She doesn't talk much. She doesn't like me sharing information.
Oh, why not? Oh, isn't there? It's a truce here, right?
Yeah, it's true here, but when you get down there, you don't know who's people change.
Well,
People
that's
change.
Well, people are flawed creatures, but I'm hoping that we can get to know some people here and, maybe we can rely on each other while we're there if we happen to run into each other. It's
Yeah,
nice
well-
to have a friendly face in somewhere.
It won't be
Not so
us.
friendly.
We're going.
Like going.
Yeah, once Armand comes back, he's running in some sort of errand. We came back yesterday. He went down by himself.
Oh, so it's just a quick in and out?
Yeah. No, we've been here for months.
Oh, okay. Looking for anything specific?
Well, what does everyone look for here? Artifacts of
Yeah.
considerable value. We got a few already. Armand just had to head down there
For?
to pick something up.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad it was fruitful for you.
He didn't
that's
go
great.
far. He wasn't there to dive. He was just there to go to the... anyway, I've said too much.
Well,
We're hoping he comes back with Arcady.
let's fingers crossed. And
Merkaba, are you hanging back?
No, I wouldn't be here for this.
Yeah, all right. You just keep walking.
Yeah,
They luckily don't notice you.
luckily.
Yeah. You're an android.
Right.
You're probably the most hated entity in this whole area.
I'm looking for a Ghost Eater. I heard about this chapel.
You walk by the Lost and Found, and you see this humanoid creature glowing with lights. And you just see it turn towards you. You just see this blank face.
There's a giant skeleton of a whale, right?
No, this is in the Lost and Found.
Oh,
Is that where you were walking past? It's just above the... Oh, you're going straight to the chapel.
I was heading for the chapel, yeah.
Okay, you see Ghost Eater, what would signify him far off in the tunnel towards the Lost and Found, but the chapel is still to the west. You can keep going. You see
Yeah.
the lights.
I'm going to the chapel.
You go to the chapel, and you float in. It's all dark, and you see this warm glow as these floating candles attached to the walls. You see this giant whale skeleton. Do you know it's a whale?
Yes, I would.
How do you react?
I just float up to it, and I touch one of the ribs. And then I sort of pull myself inside the ribs of the whale and just sort of like fold my arms like a sarcophagus, and I float there, pretending that I'm inside the belly of the whale. And sort of contemplate to myself for a second. You just picture in my spacesuit, like in a fetal position, inside the shadows of this great skeleton.
How long does this go on for?
I sort of go into my own head, and unless someone comes to disturb me, I will do this for a couple hours.
Are you aware of your surroundings?
I got my eyes shut. But if someone walked in, I'd probably know.
Floated silently.
Then no. I would intentionally...
So we don't see this audience, but you sit there for hours, and Merkaba doesn't know, but Noriko, far down below in this chamber, we see Noriko staring up at Merkaba, smiling. She watches you for about an hour,
That's fucking creepy.
smiling silently, looking at this android within the belly of the whale. And do we cut back to the action, or do we keep going with Buck Buck is just Sam is actually looking at her hand going through the thing.
Yeah.
Do you just go to the lost and found?
No, I'm still talking to these people if they continue to talk to me.
Sure.
I just want to... I'm building through the niceties of things so I can actually ask them questions and hopefully they'll answer them for me.
I'm sorry, did you say your name?
Oh, it's Buck. Buck Fernet, and he puts his hand out to shake their hand.
Yeah, nice to meet you. He's got his suit on, head off.
All right, and give it a solid shake. Are they looking for anything specific here?
Oh, the captain knows we've got a few artifacts at the moment. You know, it's good to have a few before you go back. You know, the troubleshooters, you might have to give it a bribe.
Is there any value of making maps of the floors or anything like that?
Oh yeah, there's a few to make a map. We got a map out of one of the divers. What was his name, Talia? I don't know. Don't ask me. All right, what was his name? I'm thinking of his name. It's also my time to scroll through the divers I've got here.
Quick, roll on the diver table.
Yeah, Quinn. I think his name was Quinn. He sleeps in the duct tape to the wall. He's been here a while, but he likes to make map. He's a bit unhinged, but he can draw pretty well. We got one of the maps off him.
Did you have to pay for it?
Oh yeah, you just give him like some food and stuff.
Oh, okay. All right, excellent.
But yeah, you go talk to Quinn.
Buck's writing the name Quinn on his hand as he's having this conversation.
Do you float away?
Yes, I do. Thank you. That's very helpful. Good luck. Bon voyage.
And just as you walk away, you hear Arcadie's shuttle coming back. You just hear it, yeah. And you float through. You pass by to the south. You float through I'll give you a little representation on the bell, and you head to the tank. And it's just the sound echoes in the distance, and you see all this dark tube at the far end. You see the bedrolls, duct tape. You see a few figures here.
I will float over to the duct tape and miscellaneous figures.
Sure, they all sort of stare at you. There's two people here.
Which one of you is Quinn?
Yeah, I'm Quinn. What you need? I'm Quinn.
So you're the map person, right?
Oh yeah, you want a map? You want a map?
Let's have a bit of a conversation about how the maps work.
Oh, but man, those clothes are clean.
Thank you very much.
And you look at him, and he's this young guy, scruffy hair, and just sort of rattish features, mouseish features, and he's just wearing a rugged... It's not mouse.
I kind of want it to be.
It's not mouse.
That'd be so good.
He's just wearing this scrappy clothing that's dirty. Do you think you've got washing stuff on your... Can you wash stuff on your ship?
Can we wash stuff on the ship?
Yeah, you've got a...
Yeah. I mean, of course. Well, you'd want to be able to wash it. Who knows how long the journey is?
I would kill for some new clothes.
Well, I think that could be arranged, my good fellow. Let's have a bit of a conversation about the maps, though.
Oh, sure. I've got the maps that you need. I'd write the best maps in this place.
How do you figure out the maps? How do you know what to draw?
Oh, I've been down there. I've been down to the deep many times.
And you just remember how detailed are the maps?
I got a photographic memory, and he pops his hand on his temples.
Can I don't want to take a map, but can you show me one just so I can see what they look like?
Yeah. And he unfolds a piece of paper, hands it to you, or holds it up.
Does it look like a well-drawn map, or does it look like the scrawlings of a crazy person?
You tell me. You're looking at the map.
Is that...
That's it.
That's the map.
That is it.
That is the map.
Let me see.
Well, it's not as detailed as I thought it would be. Well, I'm not saying that out loud. Oh, okay, yeah. That's helpful.
That's enough.
No worries.
Look, I tell you what. If you can get me some of those nice, shiny white clothes, I will give you one of these maps.
Can you make it two? They're pretty. They're very soft. They're at least 800 thread count.
2 maps?
Yeah, I mean, they smell really nice. We use a environmentally friendly fabric softener.
Look, I can probably do you some of Eden, but it would have to be, I give you all of recreation, and then I'll give you some of Eden.
All right, deal. And
Deal.
Buck puts his hand out to shake it.
Yeah, you laughed at me about that butthole joke. You laughed at that butthole joke, and now I've got a feeling Buck's going to walk back to the ship naked.
No. Buck's gonna go back and get some clothes.
Okay.
I just picture Buck going back, floating back, coming in, Rian's sitting there, Ducky's sitting there having his coffee, and Buck opens up the ship like a canister holding his stuff, and there's just 7 rows, one for every day of the week.
Perfectly pressed. It's
Perfectly
very
pressed.
American Psycho. Exactly. Okay.
There is an idea of Buck Furnace. That's some kind of abstraction.
Yeah.
And we pass back through the bell. We see Merkaba still floating.
Do I see Armand, who might be Armand, come off the thing?
Yeah, as you're walking back through, Buck, going back to the ship to get this suit, you see the Acheron there, you see Arcady talking to, you see Armand, you see the other 2 you met before, the guy introducing himself as Finlay and Talia. They're all talking, getting ready, and you see them like prepare.
Yeah, I'll just give him a nod.
Yeah, you float back,
Keep on going.
and we cut away.
I was gonna say it's like, let's see, get a reservation at the Bell now, motherfucker.
And we transition. That was good. I enjoyed that.
There is no me, only an entity. Something illusory.
Didn't need to hear anything from your character apparently.
No, I was going to have a shower.
did you?
That was my
Yeah, I thought Ducky was just
It's
gonna.
just like,
He lives in the
I,
bath.
I made a little scene, but it wasn't... it's okay, Andrew. We're fine. We'll move
We'll
on.
come back to it, Doug. You really think that scene's important?
No, it was just him going to have a little cry in the shower.
Yeah, we assumed that because it's very like within the time you just started to grill him on his experience. Remember, he buggered off, and then
grill him.
you not grill, but ask him about what.
Oh, yeah. I just
Barbecued.
asked.
And he panicked.
I didn't,
Roasted.
I,
The airlock
I didn't
opens.
feel like I overly pressed him on it. But
Who do you work for?
No.
Tell me everything.
Anyway, I think we need to change gear here. So the 4 of you enter this battle-scarred and scorched airlock chamber. You see a barred gate. You see 2 cylindrical weapon detectors that are meant to scan people with weapons coming in. You see a bulletproof glass box in the center with a 360-degree machine gun swivel turret. Fused into that turret is the upper torso of a security android, faceless, expressionless, and you hear this mechanical voice.
Drop all your weapons. Submit your firearms.
And it just swivels to you. What do you do?
I hit the deck.
Yep.
Scanners are broken, are they?
You do not see the scanners fire up. You see this thing swivel.
Is there anything? Is this just a barren room? Is there anything to duck behind? Or is,
There's plenty of cover.
All right,
If that's your action, you can take cover.
Dive in behind a cover.
Yep.
Me too.
Craig takes cover. Gordon dives for cover as well.
Cameron's going for cover too.
Cameron takes cover, and Tony.
I put a weapon on the belt and I'm like, here you go.
You chuck your weapon.
Yeah.
Some seconds go by, and it still locks on.
Please surrender all firearms. You have 10 seconds to comply.
I guess everyone went through security checkpoint, eh?
Can we ask it if we get him back on the other side? But there's probably no time for that.
Actually, that's a fair question. Just go for it.
It's giving you 10 seconds. You can do a few things here.
Do we get him back?
No response. That's seconds counting down.
Oh God.
7,
So you get a few.
6,
Yeah.
5,
Tony Duck.
Is there cover like past
3.
it?
Just stop giving it in real life timer. I'll just explain. Pause everything. You're seeing this area. You can probably gauntlet past this thing in 10 seconds, reach the other side.
I'm doing that.
Done.
You can do that. It'll be probably a speed, but it's possible. You can stay in cover and probably be fine. You can probably run back the other way and probably be fine without the need for the speed check. So you got stay in place, retreat, or push forward quickly.
Does this count as fleeing?
Or just fucking attack it.
if I
It's a
sprint
bulletproof glass.
if
isn't it?
I sprint through to the other side and try and outrun this, would you count that as fleeing?
It's not a violent action.
But does it count as fleeing?
You only have to roll to flee if you're doing a violent action,
Not escaping one.
not escaping one.
Okay.
Is this at the end of the corridor or is this on the side of it?
It's like as you're passing through these weapon detectors. But you
Like,
can...
It's stationed like there and then we'd have to just go past it. So
Yeah.
it's not blocking the way or anything.
No.
Ah.
Let me just see if the gate is barred. It is barred gate that you can see.
Okay, so yeah.
That's why I was giving up the weapon to see what happens.
Sure. It may have reacted. It gave you another 10 seconds for the others to give up their weapons. So let's just snap back into the moment. Craig, what are you doing?
Can you let me through first, Mr.
No
Robot?
response.
No.
I'm going to run anyway, and I'm going to get into cover and see if this thing swivels through me.
Okay, are you holding your weapons doing this? Or do you drop them?
I'm holding onto it. Yeah.
Okay. And Gordon, we're going to, once we tee up everyone's actions, we're going to all act at once, all right? And I'll explain what's going to go on. Gordon.
My first impulse was to go past it with Dr. Craig.
You probably sense him about to run.
Yeah, because we're part of the same team. We're both Black Swan. We've done stuff together.
Do I yell out, do you want to run? Or do I?
You've had your
there's not
turn.
enough time.
Split second. Now it's Gordon reacting to you starting to move. Gordon.
I think it's a stupid move.
Slam.
You grab him?
Yeah.
Okay, you grab him. Cam.
I'm going to say go, 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 and I'm going to fire a shot at the bulletproof glass.
All right, you're going to fire a shot. Lastly, we have Tony. You've dropped your weapon.
Fuck.
Josh's hand on forehead.
Tony dies. Everyone just fucking runs, and then everything was gonna be fine, and then you just fucking left me, and then I died.
That hasn't happened yet.
I'm gonna haunt you.
You're behind cover, Tony.
I'm behind cover.
Yeah, you said you took cover, didn't you?
No.
Oh, you
Sit
said you
there
dropped
and put his
weapon.
gun
Oh,
down.
Tony's just sitting there. All right.
Yeah, I went for. I complied. I just was like, yeah, all right, let's see what happens if I comply.
Maybe it won't open fire. What do you do?
On you.
Well, I'm gonna act like my own person and just comply and go with it, because I feel like I'm gonna get shot if I run anyway.
Are you staying put, moving forward, or moving backwards?
Just hands out in a I'm unarmed way, and I guess following whatever protocol looks like normal. If there's a sign that says place weapon and proceed, then I'll proceed.
Okay.
If it just says wait for instruction, I'll wait for instruction.
Craig, you start to run forward. Roll speed. Gordon, I guess you're rolling speed as well.
Yeah.
Elias, speed as well? Are you running in? You're running in, weren't you?
No, I'm in cover
You're shooting.
and I'm distracting it
All right.
while other people run.
Here we go. 2 speed bros.
Attempting to.
What'd you get?
I got triple zeros, so critical success.
Critical success.
So that's 2 crit fails and a crit success, and that's my current.
Reduce the stress as is per our house rule,
Yep.
and you bolt fast, Gordon. You are coward incarnate. You are lightning fast. Gordon.
58 over 35.
Okay, you're slightly slower. You fail, and Dr. Craig just takes off shooting. Again, you're being shown up and emasculated in athletics as well as firing.
He's not being emasculated.
Dr. Elias, you level your weapon. You begin to fire. Roll that damage.
Damage straight away.
Yep.
Oh.
Stationary target. Shooting at the glass.
Oh.
Okay. Here we go.
Not a moving target. Yeah.
Shooting at the glass, so is it completely covered?
Yeah. 3 like bulletproof glass sphere.
How is
sort
it
of thing.
shooting us?
It's got like swivel. It's a swivel ball.
Yeah.
Like covered in shielding and got these guns pointing out. What'd you get?
14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. You shoot this thing and it goes up the bulletproof glass. You think some damage goes through as it starts to damage it.
How high up is it?
Oh, about 3 or 4 meters.
Okay, so
Yeah.
above.
So enough to get 360 view of the corridor.
Okay.
Dr. Craig, as you run through, those weapon detectors don't fire up as you run past.
Oh, hey. We don't have any weapons except for that one. Shit. Fuck.
And who we got last?
Me.
Tony.
I'll be like, that's my weapon waiting for instruction.
Weapon fire detected. Neutralizing.
And it locks on to Dr. Elias's position.
Fuck.
I'm in.
Throw the gun.
Right?
Throw the gun.
The thing that I'm behind is bulletproof too.
It's cover. It'll give you DR. Here we go.
So it's in a bulletproof orb
Yep.
turret.
We could have just said we had no weapons and walked
Well, that's
through.
what I was going for.
It sensed the weapons.
No, it doesn't.
It told us to drop the weapons.
No, it says give up weapons, but senses that it would tell if we have weapons or not. are
Don't
broken.
work.
Well, it's fine. It's all going to be fine.
Who's a good shot now?
That's fine.
You hear these guns go. and it just starts pummeling the area, spraying it with bullet fire. They hit this like side of the wall or bit of metal sheet that you're hiding behind, and they go and please roll a fear as it's just getting peppered with these heavy gunfire as it has failed its attack and just missed you vital areas. Even some of the bullet holes go through.
That's a 16 under 26.
You pass and you hold on. We enter the second round. Now we have Dr. Craig and Gordon. You are both on the other side of this thing. It's pointing towards Dr. Elias. Tony's sitting there scot-free. What do you do?
I'll quickly yell out to the robot, "Stand down! Weapon misfire! Misfire!"
You get no response. Moving on. What do you do, Craig? Anyone can act.
That's sort of it. I'm trying to get the robot's attention and just say, "It was a misfire! Weapon fault! Stand down! Weapon is getting surrendered!"
Doesn't seem to turn towards you. Gordon.
So it's how big is the gun sticking out of the turret?
It's heavy machine guns.
So what would you say is the diameter?
What are you trying to do?
I have a vibe shetty, which is like industrial equipment.
You want to...
I'm trying.
It's pretty high. You probably can't
That's
jump
why I
up.
was asking how high it was.
Oh,
But he's gravity ball champion.
I'm
Gordon
gravity.
Good.
I've got good knees. I've got robo knees.
All right. Robot knees.
Yeah.
You think you can jump?
Yeah.
I will. If you trade in a resolve point,
Okay, I'll trade a resolve
we have
point.
fucking resolve point.
I
trade a
will.
I don't even remember what they are, to be honest.
So every session you survive, you get a resolve, which is a re-roll.
And we started with 1 or 0?
You started with 1 from Rain and Blood,
Okay.
I fucking forgot about.
so you could have multiple ones, but only try to spend 1 per encounter
Yeah.
if you have multiple. I'm going to let you trade that in
Yep.
for an athletics to just jump so high, but you still have to make the combat check.
I've got it's a long machete, so I don't have to reach it with my
Yeah,
hands.
yeah.
I've just got to, and it'll be heated up because it's been firing. It's heated. It's a heated barrel. I've got a vibe shetty, which is used to cut metal. with-
Exactly. It's armor piercing.
Yeah. I jump up to try and cut the gun in half.
Gordon, you just run up and go.
So this is an athletics.
No, it's you're getting that. You're getting high enough. It's combat.
Oh, it's combat. Okay.
Go.
Combat plus athletics for the jump, or
No, don't worry about the jump. This is just for the combat. You're already up, hand to hand.
okay. What about industrial equipment? Can I add that?
Hand to hand's better. It's plus 15.
Oh, I can get hand to hand. All right, nice. So I've got to roll under 59.
Big money, big money, big money.
Hit me with it. Hit me with it. Hit me with
Oh,
it.
the face.
57 under 59.
Oh,
You
baby.
launch up and just cut off these 2 barrels of this heavy machine gun. It goes slow motion. Sparks rain down over the floor. And you smash down and land perfectly. Elias and Tony. How do you follow that up? What do you do? They're shocked. Their faces are shocked. What do we do? Come on.
I land. I do a superhero landing. My vibe shetty is smoking.
It's fair play. Cameron's gonna get up, run, and slide towards the barred door.
Sure. You're doing this quickly to avoid being shot.
Yes.
Speed. Tony.
Literally, I'm just going to stand there.
Oh
Like-
no!
Like, not even... I'm just, like, calm-faced, just standing there in the middle of this chaos. I'm just going to, like, slowly proceed forward.
Now, Tony, I know you're a very cool, calm, and collected kind of guy, but this machine gun has just fired on Elias's position,
Yeah.
destroying the cover. You're just going to stand there without your weapon.
Well,
I'll get you to roll
I
a
said
fear.
I was going to walk forward.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to walk forward. I'm just, like, doing, like, the side-eye, like...
Yeah.
Like, I can think everything's okay.
So instead of speed, we'll get you to roll fear.
Doo-doo. Yeah.
I got 8 under 36.
You bolt past and join Dr. Craig and Gordon. No, Dr. Craig, because Gordon's in the center.
Gordon is
Gordon's
destroying
just feeling
things
like a
in the middle.
beast.
43 over 35.
Like a man 20 years younger.
Tony, you take a stress and you make it across. Its turn now. It swivels around. Who's holding a weapon?
I've got a vibe shetty. Does
3
that
of
count as a
you.
weapon?
I'm behind cover.
So let's roll.
There's no effect if I.
Yeah.
If I. Oh, I guess it's a sawn. It's now a sawn off Machine gun.
So Craig, Gordon, Elias.
That sounds weird. That sounds weird and terrifying at the same time.
sounds-
Sawn off machine gun.
Craig,
Yes.
this thing locks onto your position and fires.
Yep.
As it does, the barrels begin to lock up and internally explode. And bullet shells ricochet on the inside of this spherical bowl, puncturing this thing in its brain. It goes limp and swivels to the floor, and combat is finished.
Tony casually walks back and picks his gun back up.
My hands are in the air.
Oh,
I'm doing an anti-Dufresne.
He's like, I'm still the coolest.
and that's why we call him Good Shot.
Holy crap. Your adrenaline is just running through your veins.
Mr. Warden, sir. Mr. Good old.
Mr. Warden,
Mr. The best warden
Please,
ever.
sir.
Literally born with the name Andrew, which is an anagram for warden. Mr. Warden, sir. Because I completely forgot about these free little reroll points that we get. Can I burn that to... is it for skills and saves, or can I use it for a panic?
It's anything.
It's
Love
anything?
it. Anything, anytime you want, when you want to use it.
Yeah, because I completely forgot this existed.
Well, that's
and
a
I
player
apologize.
problem, not a warden problem.
Well, in fairness, you told me if I was allowed to use mine.
Yeah, you sort of reminded him, which then reminded all of us that this...
Well, it wasn't like it was a standard
That's 'cause
option
he doesn't
that he
like
reminded
you,
him of.
clearly.
It was just like, that's a crazy thing, and I'll trade you this for it.
Can I burn mine now for the first panic check that I made
What, fucking when?
before, the one that...
Last episode? Last week?
What's a session?
No. 100% no. You know for next time.
well, okay.
All right. Let's return to the scene. And we'll wind down. You see sparks rain down off this thing, shattered glass, and smell of burning. And we return. Everything cools down. Adrenaline still high.
That was some fucking dope shit right there, Gordon.
I know.
Cam's going to walk past and give him a smack on the backside and say, stay golden, pony boy.
Oh,
I knew she couldn't keep her hands off my award-winning ass.
Tony, you coming?
Yeah. Any other weapons that have been like abandoned here, or wherever they get put down?
That's a good point.
yeah, can we get into the security hub section thingo?
I'm sure other people have, given up their goods.
Sorry, I rolled the 2 wrong dice.
Yeah, one fucking job.
If it meant more weapons, then I'm okay with it.
Make up for that SMG we totally forgot about.
Yes.
Oh no, he picked it up.
You find some stun batons.
Ooh,
3
nice.
stun batons. Still racked up. Meaning people probably don't want something as basic as a stun baton for androids, perhaps. Or it's just these were left over.
Okay. And there's nothing that people had put down for threat of evisceration?
No.
Okay.
Evisceration. Disintegration.
Evaporation.
Evaporation. It's Bilbo reading his contract.
Yeah.
Anyway, you got these stun batons. 3.
I'm clearing out this. Well, is there a way to get into that security hut that just shot at us?
Sure. You got a ladder?
I've got a foldable
I
stretcher.
can boost you.
Yeah.
So you stand on
Get on my shoulders.
Gordon's
Hold
shoulders.
up. Okay. You want some tools? I got tools.
What do we? Do I
You
need?
want to bring it down? I mean, what's it held up by? We could cut it. We could unscrew it. Could use a ratchet. I'm sure I got some other gear in here. Does it need an Allen key? Socket wrench. What you looking at?
Tell you what, when I figure it out, I'll ask you to toss it up to me.
I'll fucking toss something up to you, all right?
So you,
Fucking-
Craig, you climb on top of Gordon's powerful shoulders,
Yeah, I do.
and
I tense them to give you a little bit of a boost.
Yeah, you take
You get a half-inch.
half-inch lift. Oh, God.
you take off your massively overpacked backpack.
Yeah.
Actually, I should have given you disadvantage for your speed because you're wearing all this shit.
Yeah. That's all right.
So
That was,
you see all this smashed glass and it's still smoking. It stinks. And this android's just shot to pieces. And the chambers of ammo have just ruptured and just exploded everywhere.
Of course, there's no heavy ammo.
And it looks like the ammo you might have been able to salvage is probably not salvageable now.
Can I see anything else in there? Any weapons?
Yeah, there's 2 fused heavy machine guns, but they're damaged.
Anything else?
And you probably can't detach them unless you're going to spend a few hours like dismantling this thing.
Nah.
So you could have gotten a bit of ammo, but it looks like it's been destroyed.
Is it sort of like a security hut room with security things in there? Is there anything?
I think it's just a little globe.
It's a globe.
It's just a little globe. Okay.
Yeah.
Coming from the ceiling. Yeah.
Cool. I just wanted to check out what else was up in there. With
Yeah, Tony, you check out these weapon detectors. They're damaged. You think even if you'd thrown your firearms down, it wouldn't have known. It might have just been going... It might just says that to everyone that comes past.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Well, you found it out in the moment, so...
I knew that the whole time.
Yeah.
Where does this lead out to now? Where are we going from here?
The barricade.
Yep. Okay.
But you know from the map it leads to the Cubical Camp or storage or the rec center.
All right. So, how are we going to handle this barricade? Who's helping out?
I'll give you a hand.
1, 2.
Yeah, about 10 minutes, all of you pitch in and you get through.
10 minutes of grunting.
And you see concrete stairs going down.
I point my flashlight gun down the stairs.
I walk down them.
It's not exactly a highway to hell, but it don't look like the stairway to heaven.
Oh, awesome line. Craig, you...
What are we? Some kind of gradient descent?
Gordon's in front, stepping down on a high with his robot knees, looks back, looks directly at the camera. What is this kind of some gradient descent? Comes away, looks back forward.
And then everyone clapped.
You travel for about 5 minutes, go down to the end of these stairs, weaves around, goes to flat, goes forward again, and you see sort of a cubicle section going off to the southwest from where you're facing down this hallway.
Well, do we just keep exploring or...
Can I do another check with the bioscanner?
Sure. You find a little blip.
Don't be surprised if you register me as feeling the strength of 2 men.
There's a blip to the north, about 50 meters or so. No, not 50 meters, more like to the edge of the range to the north, but to the south, 20 meters. There's someone in the cubicle camp.
Oh, good.
Okay. I will let everyone know. There's somebody in the cubicle camp. And there's also somebody on the edge of the range.
Yeah, somebody on the edge of the range.
That would be...
Does this thing, would it pick up androids?
Probably not.
Well, that's helpful.
I'd picked up whoever was parked out the front of our kitchen camp, and if we assume that creepy fuck was an android, then...
Surely we assume that it wasn't an android if that thing don't pick up androids.
Well, if it was a diver, you'd think it would have, I don't know, knocked?
Not
Called out?
necessarily. I mean, would you knock?
Fair point.
Yeah, does that scare you? You would have known at the time.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we're still avoiding people.
I mean, do we knock on the cubicle camp?
It's up to you. How do you want to enter? Stealthily or openly?
I say, above table voice, I say we just follow modern warfare rules and yell friendly, but with our
Friendly.
weapons ready.
Yeah.
And then if they shoot, we shoot back.
It's coming right for us.
Yeah, you crack the door and just go, friendly coming in.
Okay, you crack the door, friendly coming in. You pass into this cubicle camp, open the door, and you smell campfire and pulsing red light, emergency lighting, illuminates your view.
Campfire in a confined building.
Well, there's ventilation.
Yes.
Okay, Cameron,
It's also the deep, Doug.
Damn good fucking ventilation, yes.
Gordon, and Tony. You enter this cubicle camp, and it looks something like this. You see what looks like to be a makeshift base camp. You smell burnt trash and smoke filling the room. There's emergency red lighting, and you see about 40 cubicles spreading off into this room that are converted into some kind of shelter. Some have little curtains across it. Some are little forts with strung up tarps blocking for privacy. And in the center, you see a smouldering campfire in the center surrounded by canned goods. And sitting on a chair is a diver scooping out some beans out of a can of beans.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, who's there?
Oh, sorry, you caught me.
Apologies. We yelled out on our way in. You must have not heard us, sorry.
Sure, everyone roll sanity.
Why?
Because this is Armand,
Oh.
Oh.
the face
Oh.
of Armand. First sanity.
That is not good.
Oh, good. Something happens with sanity in scientists.
Shit.
Oh, that's a good point. So you failed your sanity?
I did indeed fail my sanity because I
Roll
got
fear.
92 over 57.
Hang on, don't say anything yet. Just give me everyone's initial roll. Cam, you failed.
We all get a stress.
Just hang on.
Sorry.
Everyone. Sam, what did you get?
I got 92 over 57.
Okay, you got a stress there. Tony,
45 over... Sorry, 45
that's also a stress.
over 35... Over 38.
Also a stress. Gordon,
47 over 25.
also a stress. Craig,
52 under 60.
not a stress. Now that a scientist has failed a sanity, everyone gain one stress.
Gotta love it.
Back up to 6.
Not Cam.
No, not me.
Yeah.
Just all of you. Sorry.
That's okay. It happens. At least you didn't get the coward trait.
Yeah, you see Armand sitting there eating a can of beans. He goes, "Hey,
Hi. Our man?
yeah, have we met?"
Kind of.
Where's we met?
Weren't you just on your way out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be heading back.
Way out? No, I missed it.
Oh.
What do you mean way out?
Well, have
Who are
I
you-
got some unfortunate news for you.
Who are you?
I don't know how to tell you this, but you didn't miss it. Well, you missed it, but our men didn't miss it.
What are you
We just
talking?
talked to you in the cafeteria about a couple of hours ago.
I haven't been to the cafeteria.
Well, something that looked like you was in the cafeteria.
Shit. Really?
Yep. And we told him that he's about to miss the boat.
Shit. You
I
let
mean-
it go onto the...
Look, man, I'm new to this.
You want to tell us something, bud?
Look, are you new?
Yeah.
You fucking crazy?
Yeah.
Okay. At least we've sorted that out. If you saw someone that looked like me, that wasn't me, that ain't me.
Well, we didn't know it wasn't you, asshole.
Yeah, this is the first
Yeah,
time
how
we're
will we
meeting
s-
you, friend.
How are we supposed to know it wasn't you if we just met you?
Okay. Did they make it back to Arcady?
I don't know.
We told him he was going to miss the boat. He said he was on his way out. He was eating beans in the cafeteria.
He looks down at these can of beans.
Yep.
Look, there's still a chance it didn't make it back.
Yep.
What? So you're going to explain. What is it? What's the deal?
Look, those things aren't people. They're androids. They're infiltrators. Monarch will send infiltrators to replace members of your crew if you're not careful.
Fuck.
Hey, Rian, you there, bud? Or, any of the others out there?
I'm here.
Yo, I got one guy here called Armand. He's saying that there's a robot that's disguised as him, who we thought had gone back as a human that might be a robot. So someone needs to go and fucking check or something.
We cut back to the mess of the command center of the Ugly Duckling. Ducky is sitting at the comms as this voice is coming through from Tony. And you just see the Vostok floating away from the
We don't know if it's really a robot or not, but best some people check.
Stand by. And he sprints
He's leaving?
to the cockpit.
Okay, you're in
Sprints to the cockpit and hits ship-to-ship comm to the Vostok.
To
Copy
the Vost. Oh, jeez.
the Vostok, the ship.
This is the Vostok. This is our man speaking.
Hey, oh man, you got me on speaker there, friend. I need to talk to some people.
Sorry, who is this?
This is Duckley. I'm
Who the
the
fuck is Ducky?
I'm the helmsman of the Ugly Duckling, the ship next to you. Friend, I got something on your ship. I just need to get some word out to you guys.
Sorry, I don't know you, man. You're breaking up.
Friend, I'm on the ship next. Fuck.
Can I use?
Somebody tell the troubleshooters.
Is that the Vostok leaving, is what you said?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If I put a comms out to the troubleshooters, are they going to
Oh,
know
no,
where
you
I
can't.
am?
You can't. You can't do that.
If I just put
I'll just stop everyone.
You'll die.
You guys snuck here.
Yeah.
Under stealth mission,
Arcadie's the
and-
one you want.
and you want to radio the troubleshooters.
copy Arcady,
I'm just saying, in character,
yeah.
Rian
No,
sit-
we will die.
yeah,
Yeah.
Rian sitting there. You know,
you got a copy there, Arcady?
did you get? You didn't leave. You didn't get Arcadie's comms.
I imagine if you dock, you've got like comms to the actual dock itself.
He radioed you.
Yeah.
I guess you could try.
You got a copy there, Arcady?
Who are you trying to talk to? Arcadie.
Yeah. That the Vostok's got a radio.
Hey, Arcadie. Ghost, creepy religious lady.
You can get his comms.
Ghost Eater.
Goes to
You get any of these people's comms?
Fuck.
What do you mean? Like, do we have to ask for their number or?
Yeah, you can't just call anyone randomly.
You know, you can go run. Or, hey, Merkaba, Buck.
Yes, Rian Prince. What is it?
Are you, and Buck?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, can you two tell Arcady that someone said someone named Armand might have a robot double who left the deep? And, like, make it quick.
Okay, I'm going.
Buck's going. Buck has, I believe, 0G. So can he get there any faster?
Yeah, you see Arcadie in the Lost and Found.
I will say, Arcady, it's possible that
Sorry, did we meet before?
I came on the Ugly Duckling, I think. Yeah.
Oh yes, the others.
Yes.
I just dropped them off a few hours ago.
Correct. There might be somebody who has a robot double on that ship that's leaving, is what I'm being told to tell you specifically.
An infiltrator.
That wasn't a word that anybody used with me, but sure.
They know they've...
We're receiving communications from our folks on the deep
And what did they say?
that there was a robot double of somebody by the name of Armand.
Armand is captain of the Vostok. I just saw them leave.
Yeah, but apparently there's two of him.
There might be multiples of him. Are they sure that the Armand they have is not the infiltrator? You need to verify these kinds of things.
He did just hung up
Okay,
on me.
please hold. Buck's gonna dial into Cam and say, Cam, have you got any
I would say it's more you have to call Rian and Rian will patch you
Oh
through.
gosh, okay. Rian, patch me in. Dial me in to Cam.
Into Cam. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'll give you the group channel.
And so Armand is sitting there eating his beans, staring at you guys, and Elias, your comms go off.
Cam, it's Buck. I don't know if the doctors over there can, do anything and just double check that Armand is actually the real Armand somehow. And Cam will just be like, possibly.
How do you
yeah."
say this in front of Armand?
Armand wouldn't hear the comms, right? It'd just be me kind of being like,
No, you've got no helmet. You've got no helmet sealed, so
I thought it'd be
if
like
you're
a little
talking,
earpiece.
he's going to be able to hear it. You can't whisper into your comms; he'll hear it.
No, that's what she's
But he
saying.
wouldn't
If
hear
she
what Buck
just says,
said.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, let me check on that. Can Cam use her pathology to confirm if this Armand is an actual person or not?
I've got a med scanner. That might help.
Sure. I'll say, Dr. Craig, can we just run a quick med scan on Armand here?
Whoa!
It's
And he puts his hand on his weapon.
Easy there, friend.
There'll be no med scanning here. You think I'm an android?
We're double checking with you. I'm sure you could understand
Well,
that
how
in
do I
this
know that-
situation.
Well, how do we know you're not the double? You just said that there could be doubles.
Well, how do I know that you're not the double?
Because
Of
we
what?
don't look like you, and the other guy does.
So let's say theoretically we are the double.
How do you know?
What happens now?
How would you tell?
Yeah.
How should we tell?
The point is you've got a ship taking off with
Yeah, they said your ship
you
left.
on it.
Yeah, but there's
So-
nothing I can do. I can try. I will try. He clicks on his comms and goes to radio the Vostok,
They're all dead.
and you just hear him listen, and he goes, "Hello, put Finlay on. You son of a bitch! Put Finlay on! Damn it!" And he stands up.
While he's distracted doing that,
Fuck! He looks distracted.
can I run a cheeky med scan?
No, this is something that is invasive.
Oh, I thought it was just like a beep, boop, beep.
No, it's not Star Trek.
okay.
We'd be using our specimen collection kit to
Yeah.
Really?
draw some specimens from him.
Oh, okay.
Do you bring it out?
Things go in
Scanner.
places.
I'm,
you know.
Gordon's worried.
I'd hope so.
Gordon's going to run back to the entrance.
Hey, where you going, pal?
I'm gonna make sure no fucking fake me gets back on the goddamn ship.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gordon.
How about
Gordon.
we all go back to the entrance? Because there was another blip on the radar, right? What if that's the third fucking Armand or one of us?
Look, Arcady is not going to come back for any reason until the next day. We might have a long time in each other's company, so I suggest you get yourselves comfy.
Well, we saw another blip on the bioscanner.
Don't you want us to save your crew? If there are there's an infiltrator on that ship,
hey,
surely you have
Cam,
some interest in
Cam.
resolving what's happening.
And he leans in for like a friendly whispers I think they might be dead. Like soon.
Well, but that's not now.
Look, don't you go whispering in my presence. If you got something to say, just say it openly.
I'm just being sensitive, man. Like what if they're already they could already be dead? Is what I'm thinking.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
What can I do about
I
it?
wasn't trying to. That's why I was whispering, man. I was trying to be respectful of your feelings and stuff.
Look, I'm not feeling very well. I just spoke to myself and he cut me off. I'm fucked.
You sound like an asshole.
How would you feel in this situation? He looks quite stressed now.
Look, how about if you want? Look, it's invitation. You don't have to say yes. But I'm thinking we had a safe space up in the kitchen. Come with us to the kitchen, at least to check out this other blip. Make sure there's not a third you running around.
Don't suppose you got any direct point-to-point contact with anyone
We
in
can
your crew?
come back here afterwards if that's where you feel safe. It's no more dangerous than here. If we were gonna kill you, we could have done it by now, right? Right?
You got any secret comm links with a lover or a crewmate that you
No.
trust, or is it just one big code?
No, I can't. I've tried contacting the ship. It's blocked.
I mean, Look, I'm equally pissed. I feel like we were duped by a robot. I
No.
gave him a cigarette, thinking, let's be friends.
Cigarette? I don't smoke.
You don't smoke?
No.
So you don't want a cigarette?
No, I don't want a fucking cigarette. You got any whiskey?
That's a good question, actually.
No.
There
the
was some back on the bell, but I didn't
Who's the
bring it.
alcoholic?
I drink, but I don't have any on me right now.
Gordon's going to make another fear check,
Go for it.
just in general.
Gordon, you're just looking at this situation going, oh, fuck.
Ducky's gonna make a check, just to see if this is something he can.
Let's go Gordon first.
7 under 37.
Nice. You keep it cool. But things are tense. Everyone, roll a d5.
D5.
So D10 halved.
D10 halved.
2.
2.
They're rounded down.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's 2.
You all got 2?
No,
Yeah.
hang on, wait. Yeah. No, I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 5.
If you rolled a 3, then
me?
yours is 1.
1.
4. I rolled an 8.
You all gain the bends to that amount.
Well, cool. I'm glad that was a 1 and not a 2.
What was the point of our trinkets?
They reduce your default bends level, presumably because you've got a trinket, which means you can prove you're really yourself,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't have.
Hey, do any of you pull out your trinkets?
Hey, do you have anything that is uniquely yours?
He's not going to show it to us. He's going to be scared that we can copy it.
So, Andrew, just for a little thing. My technical trinket is a trench shovel,
You got it.
but can I make it the photo in the helmet?
You can't change your trinket.
Because
Come on.
it's the patch-esque.
No, you
photo
said on
trinket.
Canon on podcast that it's a shovel.
That's just what it rolled. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what all it was. Is like, what was the thing that you originally had?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I was going to give Gordon an out for saying, would he keep a old porn mag on him for all that time? But if we just said, that's your one at character creation, we'll keep it flat.
Look, how do you normally tell? I mean, have you come into this situation before?
The only way to tell an infiltrator is to kill him and scan him afterwards.
That seems intense. Really?
Seems very
Yeah, it's intense.
Right.
Monarch makes these things indistinguishable.
Indistinguishable.
They are flesh and blood. What? Look, I don't know. English is my second language.
Sorry. I was going to make it through that and then Doug laughed.
I'm
So-
stressed, I can't spell properly.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you scan them afterwards. What comes up on the scan? That they have to be dead for.
Cybernetic diagnostic scanner.
You can't do that when they're alive?
Doesn't work.
That's so weird.
It's only when they've ceased functioning.
And the blood's the same, like,
They are flesh and blood.
Can't call them milk
Fuck.
bloods.
I have a interesting. Oh wait, no, this I don't know. But
Good shot.
if there's yeah.
Everyone roll a sanity again.
I was gonna say Gordon rolled a fear save with this Armand. Because they're such good androids, you don't get that creeped outness that happens around androids where you
I was rolling a general fear.
roll it at
He just wanted
disadvantage
to
or
roll it.
whatever. Yeah. But when you do one around an android, you roll it at disadvantage.
Yeah.
I am at
But are they
10.
such good androids that doesn't happen? If
Yeah.
like
Yeah, you do not know they're an android. So it's,
Gotcha.
I rolled a 10 as well.
No, I'm at 10.
Oh,
this is sanity, right?
oh yeah.
52 under 57.
Oh, nice.
37 over 25.
Stress it up.
81 doesn't matter what it's over. It's
Stress it
over.
You going to use your resolve, anyone, or not?
I already used mine.
I made a sanity check earlier for Ducky to see whether he was going to do something insanely rash or not.
What did he do?
And he critically succeeded it with another fucking 000.
Nice.
Um,
Should say that.
the idea was Craig brought an EPIRB with him, like an emergency distress device. That is on the ship currently. He didn't take it down the hole with him for
That's a
obvious
mistake.
reasons. Ducky was contemplating the idea of hucking it at the Vostok,
Why would Ducky know about it?
turning it on and hucking it.
Why would Ducky know about Dr. Craig's?
Well, there's just, I imagine a ship like that would have emergency beacons on it regardless. So that came to mind, and it was
What-
going to be Ducky
What is on the manifest?
throwing a fucking emergency beacon onto the Vostok
Into the void of space.
It's already left.
to try
Hoping
and...
to hit the Vostok.
Yeah, exactly.
As
Oh, whoops,
it
I
passed.
missed. Oh.
It was literally him being absolutely insane and paranoid and
Alright.
doing a crazy paranoid schizo thing.
It doesn't matter. We'll move on. And
gonna get-
Fucking EPIRBs.
We're going to get out of the deep, and the entire universe is going to be replaced by doubles.
by Armand. Look, at least there's Armand speaks up. Well, there's one saving grace. Perhaps the troubleshooters will pick him up and kill that bastard.
Is that what normally happens when there's infiltrators?
Well, it depends who you get. If you get a particularly mellow troubleshooter, you just give them an artifact and they'll let you go free. Otherwise, it takes a few 100,000 credits. Depends on the day. Depends on who you get.
You know if any of your crew had any artifacts?
Yeah, we got... Look, I don't want to talk to you about this because I don't trust you guys.
Dude, the ship is gone. Whatever you had, you no longer have. You understand that, right? Even if we are doubles.
Yeah, we had 3.
Anything you may have told any of the guys at the Bell that is like uniquely what you told them?
We tell Arcady, Ghost Eater knows. We don't tell anyone else. They keep it safe. They're
No,
trustworthy.
I mean, like, is there any like conversations you had with them that like they'd be like, oh yeah, we talked about this. That's the same human guy.
Who are you talking to?
This is pointless.
I don't understand.
Just one final question.
I don't want to hang out with a robot that might kill me in my sleep, is what I'm saying.
Neither do I. I'm at the disadvantage here. There's 4 of you.
This is not. There's no point to any of this. There's no way of knowing.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to look at you, and I'm going to look at Craig.
What's up there, buddy? Come on.
I'm going to point my gun at you.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Did you fail a lucky check?
No, I'm just... we got separated from them. We went the other room. How the fuck do we know they're not...
We were the ones communicating to you, so vice versa, my friend.
Can we med scan you?
Sure.
Tony?
I mean, he's saying
Just said they
he
don't
can't
work.
tell.
Flesh and blood.
Well, I thought that... Why was he so... well...
You have to do it after we die. And,
well...
no offense, Doc. You're not killing me.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. What do you suggest we do then, Gordon? Because it seems like we're in a position where we just kind of have to trust that this is...
Our man looks really distraught now. He's like sitting down and putting his hands on his head. Oh, shit. I had so much riding on this trip.
Do they get like manufactured to look like the person, or do they transform into the person?
No, just sometimes you'll meet other members, other divers. They're not who they say they are. Sometimes it's you.
And yeah, but is that the technology is that they transform after they made, or do they get made in the image?
As far as I know, these things just can appear. I haven't seen anything transform in front of
crazy,
me.
man.
Do they...
Monarch must grow it in a clone or vat.
This might be a bit of a a shot in the dark here as the question goes. Do they know they're androids? Or do they think
Well,
they're
that
you?
one goddamn did because it cut him off.
They're called infiltrators for a reason. Do you...
That's one silver lining then. At least we know if we're... us.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Look,
I have a daughter.
there's not much I can do.
I have a daughter. Well,
Well, what do we do to stop one of them from getting on the next goddamn ship?
Were you brain scanned at all?
we are the next goddamn ship.
Excuse me, were you brain scanned, anyone?
What?
We were brains
We were, weren't we?
Since we came down here?
at the space station. The pound of... when we went through
No, on the
customs?
On the bell, right?
on the deep.
On the bell.
Nothing scanned us that I can think of. We went past some weapons scanners, but they weren't working.
No, brain scanned. This will be some sort of optical scanning device. Sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's not. You didn't look into anything.
Not since we got to the deep.
You don't have any headaches or anything.
Not
No?
since we got here.
No.
Were you?
No,
So what's the relevance?
I don't know. Oh, sorry, the relevance for the brain scans. That's how Monarch can emulate your personality.
But how did it do one if you don't remember getting scanned?
I don't know, man. Sometimes it just
Were you scanned
copies you.
Have you had any headaches?
when you got to the
I got a
dream?
headache now.
Did you get scanned at the dream?
The dream. The what?
The dream, the space station.
Prospero?
yeah.
I don't live on Prospero.
Did you stop there?
Sometimes we do cargo runs there, but we don't want to go there with artifacts.
Did you ever get scanned at Prospero?
No, why would they do that?
Because they scanned me at Prospero.
Oh, that's fine. Look, Prospero doesn't have Monarch.
You just left the station as an infiltrator.
At this point, there's no gain. So what's your plan, man?
Look, this is quite confronting.
Yep.
I missed Arcady. It's got another day in this fucking hellhole. It's just got, I don't know. I will stick with you if you would have me. Can help out. I'm good with a gun.
You're welcome to it, friend.
If you're okay with, constant suspicion that you're a secret robot, then sure.
Look, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feelings mutual.
Yeah.
That's a bonus.
You know what?
Armand joins the group.
Hello.
You want some beans?
I've got another question.
They're gonna scan my retina.
No?
I've got a question.
Yeah, it's Chrome Dome. What's up?
Mine's getting friendly already.
When I first got here, I saw something that shouldn't have happened.
We've all had that experience.
So, whether or not you're one of Monarch's infiltrators, it can show you things?
I've seen things you wouldn't believe.
I think we would believe. actually.
Yeah, I don't think there's much you could tell us that we wouldn't believe right now.
Well, let's not share ghost stories around this campfire. Let's do something productive.
I think.
Well, I heard another. You scanned another life sign?
Up in the...
Yeah,
Let's go see what it is.
Wait,
Yeah.
first off,
to the north?
while we're here and we're all friendly, buddy, this is obviously the first floor. How deep have you dived?
I've been as far as engineering.
Fuck, that's pretty deep. I suppose you could give us any tips about the next floor?
Eden?
And engineering too, I suppose, yeah?
Eden's easy to get to.
Yeah, very easy. So he's bypassed...
So he's gone to 6.
Yeah, there's a lift to 6.
Oh, okay. So how many floors in total have you been to?
I've been to Eden, and I've been to engineering, and I've been here.
So okay. Bypassed Eden to engineering. Shit. Wait. That means you can get to the floor... Fuck.
He's silent.
Onto floor fuck.
He just stares at you.
What is on floor 4?
Look, it's your first dive, right?
Yeah.
Then you're just gonna figure out these things.
Any tips on Eden?
Yeah, it's fucked up,
Good to know.
but they're pretty placid.
Can I try and sneakily do something?
Yeah, you can do something.
It's
sneaky.
not malevolent, but
Yeah.
it's
Go ahead.
this is something I want to do for everyone in the room
Okay.
without like trying to be obvious about it.
Stab him with the stim packs.
No. I just want to put something in everyone's pack.
Oh god.
It's just a piece of paper.
No, it's a bit rough for stealthily. I'll let you do it to one person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because over time, I just want to give everyone a piece of paper.
I think everyone's on edge. I reckon you could do it to one person before you start getting creepy.
I'll do it this way instead. I'll get it's like some scrap paper around, and I can like get out a little marker and draw, and I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can suggest it to the group.
4 pieces of paper, and I'll write something on each of them.
I think
And I'm going to close them up, and I'm just going to say, if I give you guys these pieces of paper, and you don't open them, and if there's ever any question, I can ask you to show me the paper.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I can like seal it up with some tape or something.
I had a similar idea of something.
Yeah, well, I said it, so
I said it
I'm
first.
smarter
You're
now.
smart.
So
Hang on a minute, smartass. What about you?
you write something on for you. You do one.
It's like the thing. I love it.
So, I didn't wear my thing shirt.
We each have to have a note that we give to everyone else
To say that person's real.
that they have to reveal.
This is going to be an absolute nightmare to keep track
Can
of.
I...
It'll just be we just get one each.
Let's say you do that, but we can sort that out between the next session, what it actually
Yeah.
is, and you guys can message.
And Andrew,
Is there a place to take a piss around here, man?
Yeah, just don't do it in the camp itself.
Oh.
Go outside somewhere.
just make sure it doesn't scan your dick.
I'll be in earshot, I suppose.
Earshots, you hear.
No offense, but one of us has got to like make sure he's not going to get like fucking cloned or stabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go watch him take a piss.
I'll go with him.
All right.
Oh, Gordon's like, it's me.
As I sort of unbuckle and present myself, I tell Gordon, can you spin around for a quick sec?
You've never been drug tested before,
Yes.
Mr. FIFO?
I'm the one that does the drug testing on
Yeah.
side.
Check my dipstick. It
Yeah.
need lubrication, honey.
No can do, doctor.
Well, don't judge what I'm about to do. And I'll pull out my scalpel
What?
What the fuck?
and I will make a little mark on my leg. Just
Oh.
this tiny little cut. And then I will put it away and pull my pants up and...
You show Gordon. You
Uh,
do this in
yeah,
front of
Gordon sees it.
So only to Gordon.
Mm.
Good. You're sort of splitting off and just creating your own little tell for each other.
They're just extra layers of insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you...
This is
you
the
run
premium
into-
package.
You run into me and you're never sure, we'll find out, I suppose.
Well, it's a nice idea, but if it's a thing with brain scans, it could scan your brain after you did that.
So, although this is very riveting scenes, I believe,
So yeah, we go through all of this.
I believe
and then
it's
we
run
go
its
on to-
course. So you guys can decide what you want to do. You want to hold up here for 12 hours.
Gordon was saying that we go for the other scan blip.
Yes, we need to make sure there's no other factors wandering about. We need to hunt down all scan blips to see if it's one of us.
Where have you been?
We've been to office. We've been to meeting hall 1 and 2. We've been to cafeteria.
Kitchen.
Well, we've been to kitchen.
Have you met Simco?
Who?
No.
Is that other blip up north?
Storage, yeah.
Who is that?
Simco.
Yeah, I got it.
Have we met Simco?
What
I don't
is-
think so, right?
Have you?
What is... No,
Not that I remember.
no. What is he... What?
He's one of the Forgotten.
What's the forgot?
The androids.
Oh, so he's an android?
Yeah.
Is he a...
He's cool, though.
Okay.
What's the Forgotten?
The Forgotten androids roam around here. They are escaping the security droids. They hide from the troubleshooters if they're doing their raids. They're usually... They're fucked up, man. They think they're human, but they're obviously androids.
This just gets better and better.
Simcoe's okay, though. He's a bit of a traitor.
Oh, good.
He collects things. You can usually get some stuff out of him. He's good.
Yeah, good.
As much as I can say for androids. Down here, you're gonna meet them. They're fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
They're not all out to kill you.
We met one. It was. We met another one. It also was.
The security ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can usually... They're stupid.
Yeah.
You can usually bypass them. As long as you don't get a big group, you should be fine.
Yeah.
Did you come from the other security hub?
From B?
From B?
Yeah.
Oh, you came from B?
Yeah.
How did that go?
How did that go, Gordon? You fucking animal?
Well, you're still alive, so...
Yeah, it's no big deal. I just chopped its machine guns off
He's impressed.
with my baby girl.
A bit of Devil May Cry 4. The engine blade.
I love how the vibe shitty is now a chainsaw.
I came from the north. You gotta go Alpha.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Alpha?
Of course.
Easy.
Yeah.
Shredded.
Yep.
Someone's already took care of that one.
Well, Bravo is also shredded.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Don't know if Monarch will replace it sometime, but you'll find out.
Yeah.
If Monarch can replace us, it sure as shit can replace a security droid.
You
Yeah.
notice it likes to put things in places to fuck with us, so...
Like what?
Cigarettes?
What do you mean?
Well, this one's been giving out cigarettes the whole day, and then,
Oh, Tony?
yeah.
That your name's Tony?
And then we
Yeah.
walked into a room and bam! Cigarettes.
Are you talking about the kitchen?
Yeah.
Did you didn't remove it, did you?
Cigarettes?
The rat.
The rat. Why? What's wrong with the
Well,
rat?
he didn't say that there was a rat.
Yeah, but Armand is.
So the rat was there before?
The rat's always there. Don't take the fucking rat.
Why don't we take the rat?
The rat's there, the food's there. Where do you think I get these beans from?
Oh, yes, of course, the rat. Right. Side note, we should probably go back to the kitchen.
Where the rat is.
Yeah.
Where upon walking in, I'll see the rat.
Yeah, well, yes.
Okay.
Yes, you will.
I know the way. I can go ahead.
When we walk into the kitchen, at some point you will see a
Immediately.
golden rat.
Immediately, when I open the door.
Uh,
Clear view on the table.
Okay, to be clear, how did you know that the rat's got anything to do with the goddamn food?
The rat's there, the food comes there.
But how did you figure that out?
Everyone knows that.
So what happens if the rat goes away?
The food doesn't come.
What
How
if
do you know that?
Because the rat's been away, and the food doesn't come.
Okay, what if someone puts the rat back?
Someone comes up to the deep with a fucking rat, tries to turn it in as an artifact, Arcady just sends it straight back. We all do.
right.
It's canon.
So when you put the
Oh.
rat back, the food comes back.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, because dipshit here took the rat.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, you took the rat.
Well, I'm putting it back in.
Fucking noob.
It's fucking by me.
It's a big joke. We all have a laugh upstairs when someone comes
the
back
rat.
with the rat.
With the rat, yeah. It's one of those fuckhead.
You know, you can trust Arcady and Ghost Eater. They'll look after the artifacts for you
Good.
at the Lost and Found.
Good. Ghost Eater seems like a
I guess I'm lost.
trustworthy sort.
Oh, yeah. Been here for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing more trustworthy than some fucking weirdo that's been here for years.
So we're checking that blip out or what?
Yeah, that's what I
Okay,
was gonna
let's
say.
go explore.
Should we go to the kitchen first?
Up to you.
I don't give a shit about the rat.
Well. Okay.
I've still got.
It's like next to where we're looking anyway. It's fine. Gordy.
All right, let's move.
Gordo.
It's good. I'm having fun. Everyone else having fun?
Yeah.
GG.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the rat.
This is very like now that I know what the stakes are, I find I'm actually scared.
Are you hyped?
Do you have any idea how many like single dads have this nightmare about like a clone of them going to the family, like stealing their life?
I don't
Single
know
dads?
how many
Well,
actually.
yeah,
That's
I'm
very
divorced.
niche. I feel like that's a very specific type of single dad who would have that concern.
Married dads would be
Oh,
worse,
yeah.
coming home to a wife and children. It's not them.
That's the one with Paul Rudd, and he goes into the wellness
Yeah, it's
clinic
the
and they
clone-
clone
yeah.
him, and then he, instead of actually being killed, to replace him with the clone that thinks he's the original,
Hmm.
and then he goes back and finds it's the better version of him clone
Yeah.
that's in the house, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Where are the toxins, Morty? Where are the toxins?
What got removed?
Oh, jeez. So you head down Gordon, Gordon, Cameron, Tony, Armand, Craig, power team.
Yeah.
Armand points down the corridor to the west.
Machete in hand, flamethrower in the other.
No, flamethrower two-handed.
I brought it.
Yeah, I like how I told you to have all your equipment that you're taking with you, and in true fashion, you've just got armories and backpacks full of shit. You're just trekking down like a
Yeah,
camping.
this whole time
I
I've
just got
been,
a couple toolkits.
Yeah,
this whole time it's been like aliens. I've just been walking with a
yeah. So you see down the corridor, there's the lifts, take you to the floor 4 and 6. Just to the north here, a couple of minutes, 10 minutes, you got the storage.
Sweet.
Then you got the gym.
The gym.
You guys want to get swole?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm already swole, bastard.
Yeah. 1,000 Nights there.
Where's this blip?
Can I check the bioscanner? please?
Sure. You walk forward, you see a blip to the east.
Okay. We're going east. But here's the thing. If Simco's an android, and we've determined that androids don't show up on this, then...
We'll find out when we get to it.
Didn't Armand show up on the
Yeah, he did.
both Armands?
I had no idea about the other one.
Yeah, we didn't run a bioscan then.
Before we went into the cafeteria, there was a blip in the cafeteria. And then there's now a blip in the cubicle.
You open storage.
Yep.
Who's opening the door?
I'm opening the door. I'm angry. I'm sick of this place already.
Just like slams the door open. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah. I'm here to buy some shit.
I like how you guys are so naive that you just assume we're going to meet a friendly android and that's all that's going to happen.
I'm not assuming
Armand
an
said he's
android.
cool.
You come through. And
I was just going to do the same thing as before. Friendly.
Craig is a robot racist, so, you know, he's not happy about this
see,
either.
you yell friendly as you open the door.
Apparently.
Yeah.
So you enter this storage room. You see smashed chairs everywhere, broken shelves, tangles of destroyed boxes. On the wall is some kind of scanner mixed in with thick cabling and duct tape, with a label above reading "Access" written in paint. And standing in the room is an android.
Fucking... what?
You see rather confronting sight. This might be a fear, but it might be a sanity. But Armand said what Simco is going to look like, perhaps.
I'm assuming that's Simco.
You see this android skeleton, metal skeleton, like a licensed film android thing I can't mention. It's got this synthetic flesh hanging off it. So it's more skeleton now than flesh. It's got claw-like fingers and toes, just going... And on its forearms, it's got these blades, like scythes. And this thing just goes...
Hello, my name is Simco. Welcome to Simco's Emporium. What can I get you?
What do you got?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that.
What do you take?
I take everything you can trade.
And you're
How about a golden rat?
Shut the fuck up, I was going to say that.
You remove the golden rat.
It's like,
Ha 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 ha.
And who's got the bioscanner?
Me.
You're scanning this thing, and it doesn't come off Simco. It comes off another thing in a closet.
Right.
Like behind something in this room is a heat signature.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put on my thermal goggles.
Yeah.
Simco picks up as a very dull heat,
I just want to point out,
like metal.
passively had my thermal on.
So
Just letting you know, just in case.
you don't see through the metal door.
No, I know. That's just how I've seen the world.
but would the metal be heated up because of the ambient rising temperature of a human body contained within this container?
Well, it's actually made of vibranium, and so the heat doesn't transfer.
Not more than the ambient surroundings, perhaps.
Who's
Like the lights are warm too, and things like that.
who's your friend in there?
Oh, that is the beacon.
What?
Why?
If I activate the beacon, people will come
Oh, okay. Of
and
course.
trade.
Yes.
But it's alive.
What is alive? It functions as it should.
Can we see the beacon without activating it?
It is always active when I choose it.
Can we look at it?
Sure.
it walks over, and it's because this clawed hand opens up, and you just see this.
This is what I'm imagining when we ask him. He's like,
What are you doing on pod?
he's like, sure,
robot.
and like lifts his arm up in like a.
Yeah.
Very exaggerated robot movement.
He goes to open this closet, and
It's like the only version of rolling its eyes that I can use.
inside is like a tangled. It's like a mannequin, hollowed out shell with this tangled wire around it in the shape of a human torso. And it's just giving off exactly the right body heat for a human being.
Right.
So it's clearly the remnant of a infiltrator or something that's being used as a beacon.
No, who's got jerry rigging?
I do.
It looks like this, and Tony can see this thing has just been constructed to look like a human, to show up as a
A human on the beacon.
yeah.
Human-shaped heat generator.
Yeah.
It's
Radiator.
it's clever. Clever.
Sometimes the bad people will come. Other times, I can trade.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You got an inventory list we can look at, perhaps?
I will take cybernetic scanners. I will take electrical components.
You take some stun batons.
I have no use for stun batons.
I just meant like what you're selling, because do you have like a list, like a menu
I do not
of
sell.
items?
I trade.
Okay, what do you have for trade?
What do you have for sale?
I don't sell.
What do you have for trade?
Do you take shotgun shells?
What about some stim packs?
I can change ammunition for other ammunition if you wish.
Yeah.
I can change stim packs for electrical components if you wish.
Nah. Better not.
Nah, I want the poison.
Yeah. Maybe we'll keep the crazy robot happy and not piss it off by giving it.
So what are the...
Yeah, this thing is horrifying. It's a skeleton. It's a metal skeleton with blade-like fingers and toes. It looks like dangerous. So it's very disarming for it to be so hospitable.
So who are the bad people that come?
The dark ones. The red ones.
Troubleshooters.
Troubleshooters.
The troubleshooters. They shoot anything.
They shoot trouble.
Do you hide? Where do you hide?
I know where to hide. In the ducts. In the roof.
Cool.
Smart.
I can crawl on the walls.
And it just goes...
That scanner.
Oh God!
You said there was a scanner on the wall?
No.
Yes.
I would like to avoid?
You can avoid it. You don't have to go up to it.
Yeah, because Armand was just talking about getting scanned earlier, and then you were like, there's a scanner on the wall.
Yeah.
How long you been around here?
I have been here.
Yes, we gathered that.
I have been here. A long time.
No shit.
I believe it. Right. We need to
I
move.
must be getting old.
Yes, we need to make our way to the kitchen.
I hope my grey hairs are not showing.
And he combs back his skin with his metal fingers.
Don't worry.
And it just shaves off a bit more flesh.
The sparks.
You don't look a day over 30.
Has no idea how to respond to that.
Right.
Anyway, this was great.
This is good.
Been great.
Lovely to meet you, Mr. Simco. We'll come back for
I am
training
Simco.
as we need to.
Please come again.
You got any cameras?
I have cameras.
And that's good. What if?
I have an ocular implant.
And he goes into his chest and pulls out an eyeball with a little mechanical snake-like thing on it.
Do you reckon Rion would want one of those?
He's thinking about it. Josh
Does it look like a nicer one than what Rian had?
Probably not. It looks functional, but perhaps you're not a surgeon.
The surgeon of the
Would
party
you say
says
what
no.
that would work on my HUD?
Perhaps. If you are electronically proficient.
Huh.
Like you could jerry rig something to go like instead of the body cam, it's an literal eyeball attached to it.
Camera.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to give it like a frag grenade or something.
You don't have a frag grenade. What are you
One
talking
frag
about? Where do you get this frag grenade, Tony?
from my inventory list.
When did Tony buy a frag grenade?
Isn't it, well, which inventory list is this then?
Rian's?
Hazard Suit, Chemlight's Hazard Suit, Mag Boots, Mylar, Sparrow 2, Paracord, Patch Kit, First Aid Kit, Frag, Explosives, and Tools.
It's just that it wasn't mentioned on on Prospero's dream that you went to buy. You had a frag grenade on you, but okay.
Well, you later said that we would be allowed to have illegal stuff. We just couldn't have it on us.
Yeah.
You could just leave it on our
So
ships.
Tony just has a frag grenade on him now.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it was on the
difficulty is
list
that
that I
he was-
sent you.
Okay.
That's
You've
all.
got a frag grenade on you now.
Yeah, I sent you the list.
All right.
It's not my fault you didn't chase me up on it then. It's all you.
I gave up at that point.
We do have a busted old AI core.
AI cores are quite valuable. Can I see it?
Gordon?
Okay. Have a look.
Simco goes around in its hands.
Ah, yes. Very advanced. Monarch tech. Directly, you would refer to it as an artifact. It is broken. It has no use for me.
What is it?
The logic core.
It is an Android logic core.
Oh, right, yes.
Can it be fixed?
It has been fused.
Huh.
I have others, but nothing like this.
What if we, what does a broken logic core trade for you?
It is useless.
Okay.
Throws it on the floor.
Do you have
Like
Demoralizing.
it's just like a damage.
I am sorry, Butterfingers.
And he holds up his claw talons.
I take it back. Well, fine, I'll keep it then.
Our man just looks at you all,
I mean,
shakes his head. He's gone
is
through
there
this.
anything like a crowbar or
I have a crowbar.
I just mean like for me to give you in exchange for a camera.
Actually, stun batons have a power cell.
Yes,
If you
I
give
do.
me a stun baton, I will give you a crowbar.
Yeah.
What about or if I'm after a camera? If I give you a stun baton, you can give me a camera?
I have this ocular implant.
I'll give you 2 stun batons for it.
You don't have one. I've got all of them.
It is a deal.
There, done. There you go. You have an
He
eyeball.
could have had it for one.
No.
Yeah, I was giving him one. Why didn't you just go, here, do you want double? Of course they're going to say yes.
I accept.
Because it's
Craig's
worth-
like, I'm helping.
Oh, well, he doesn't
off.
actually have any, so I'll give you the one that I was going to give you.
And the other one will come.
I'm sure someone out there has one, pal.
The other one will come in the next few seconds, as per the transaction.
Just give him the damn stun baton.
Yeah, give him the
Yeah.
stun baton you randomly found on the floor.
That's just worthless to us.
I'm just annoyed that you are the one that offered him the extra stun baton when he would have taken one.
They're both worthless to
But in
us.
Craig's mouth, writing checks is ass can't cash.
it's not worthless because I'm getting an ocular implant out of it. So here's the 2 stun batons. Here's 2 stun batons. You fucking
Thank you for it, Simcoes.
What's the word?
Thank you for your transaction.
Thank you for your
Have
transaction.
a
Your patronage.
Have a nice day.
You know, Buck told me a story once about how useful a stun baton is.
Yeah?
I still got one, but
What
I
about-
could have had two.
You know those men in black, the bad ones, right?
Yes,
What would I get for one of their torches?
they do not often leave things on purpose.
Not on purpose, no. I pulled it apart and I took out the bad thing that was inside of it. I can go get it for you.
I have interest in this.
You have interest? What is it worth to you?
It would be worth information. I know when they will come back.
Do we want that or do we want a logical?
Yes, we want that.
What about a logical? We can get an artifact.
What are you talking about?
are you talking
From
about?
what? The torch?
He was looking at our logic core.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and the
Didn't
torch.
he say he had some?
He ain't giving us a logic core for a
Oh
torch.
yeah, he said he's got.
He's saying that our logic core is an artifact, but it's worthless to him because it's fried.
Okay. We'll be back. I gotta go and grab it.
It's in my other pants.
Yeah.
What? I thought you still took it.
No, I left it because
Oh.
it had a bug in it, and I
Oh,
was like,
I thought you took the bug out.
I know I didn't have time to
I see. Okay.
pull the bug out.
So you leave Simco's Emporium.
We swing by the kitchen on the way through.
That's half an hour trip.
Yeah.
Yeah? You want to go that way or you want to go to the recreation room? Just 10 minutes down the hall.
For recreation.
We're gonna get-
We want to go and have an encounter so we can end off the episode on a
Yeah.
cliffhanger.
Or do we want to go to the kitchen, put the fucking wrap back? And
Well, you
go
can
get
do
the
that
torch?
after.
Doug, I think that's implied that we're going to do that. It's just the order in which we're going to do it, considering that we're going to wrap this up in 8 minutes.
Okay.
Let's go to the
If you
Don't be
guys
so-
want
don't be
to
so
end on a
hang on.
cliffhanger, let's go end on a cliffhanger.
Don't be so meta. But I like it.
I do want to end on a cliffhanger.
I like it.
Well, that makes too much sense.
It does. Right. Well, let's go to the rec room.
You know what sounds like a good idea?
I got a good idea.
Some recreation.
Let's go to the gym.
You go back. No, don't do that. Let's go to the gym.
The Gime?
The guy.
Oh, the guy.
Oh, the Gime.
You walk in to the Gime.
Welcome to the guy.
It's huge. Recreational.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon, it's really good equipment.
Hmm.
Rusted though.
Damn.
You just hear his voice echo.
What a limp. Wait a minute. What's a giant office complex made for chicken shit limp dick scientists got doing a gym for?
And that'll just, the effect will just, that'll just echo and it'll be hilarious on post. With even you stumbling. It's like, with the chicken shit, chicken shit.
So like once when we're trying to like get in touch with each other on the comms, you'll just hear the chicken shit.
Yeah.
From Monarch.
Monarch's just gonna be like,
Limp dick.
oh, I'm getting a call. What is a a chimp-wristed chicken
All
limp.
right.
chimp-wristed chicken dick.
You got a copy there, Gordon? Lip dick.
Oh,
Yeah, Gordon's all right.
we're all having fun.
The room's empty.
No, it's certainly not empty. Can I continue?
Yes, carry on.
Yes.
Okay. You see scattered gym equipment, shattered mirrors, and it smells like rust. In the far corner, you see equipment lockers, and you just see rusted old gym equipment and some toilets.
Toilet. Traditionally in Mothership, this has always worked out for me well going into the toilet, hasn't it?
Our man just looks at you. What are you doing?
I don't know.
I mean, we'll
Let's search the room for.
go have a look.
You're all in the room. You can all split up. You see each other.
Is there like a nice big piece of mirror?
No, all of it's been smashed.
Yeah, but like how big is the biggest bit? That
Yeah,
I
you can
get,
find a
like
bit
a
of-
hand-sized piece.
It's pretty sharp. You got gloves on?
I got a hazard suit.
Yeah, you got gloves on.
And what I'll do is I'll get if I can find something about like hand-sized, I'm gonna get some duct tape out of my toolkit. Every fucking toolkit has duct tape, so don't you fucking dare tell me I don't have duct tape.
Tony, you
I don't
walk.
know why I got so aggressive. I'm sorry.
Tony-
I apologize.
Tony, you walk over to this mirror and you suddenly caught off guard as you see all these shattered pieces on the floor, magnifying your face. In one corner, you see your eye enlarged. Another corner, you see your mouth. Other corner, you see your face just full on magnified in this mirror. You see all your features just in this splattering of shards of glass.
Damn, I'm handsome.
Roll a sanity.
Why? I look good.
Because you're reminded
You're
of when you
busted.
went into the silence chamber and saw a giant head.
Fucking head.
Big old face.
That's why he played the music cue from the Narcissus theme song.
Get out. Please roll sanity.
Tony doesn't roll sanity just because he's completely fucking forgot about it.
Obviously.
Well,
I mean,
clearly-
I fucking killed it. That I did so good. 8.
You pass.
Damn fucking straight. I passed. I look handsome.
just flatly refusing to be remotely affected by the adventure I took him on. It's okay.
Then you pick up the mirror.
Well, I mean, Tony was the hero of that adventure.
And we cut.
You've seen Alien? Ripley's the hero of Alien. First thing that happens in the second movie, she has a nightmare about a chest burster coming out.
We cut to. Oh, let's do a roll.
Look, if I had seen fucking floating monitor with like someone be like, kill me, or some fucking
Kill me.
like
an old man.
the
with a
security camera of
Satanist
someone
tattoo.
in the corner saying, help me, help me, help me. Like that would have fucked me over a little bit. Seeing my features reflected back at me is just flattery.
Dr. Elias, you're searching this room. You go to the lockers.
Yeah.
You start opening them. And Dr. Craig's with you, opening lockers as well.
I was by the door, but all right. I
All
guess I'm by the
Sorry,
lockers
no.
now.
Craig, by the door,
Yep.
avoiding consequence, that's fine. Gordon, you're looking at gym equipment, admiring it. Maybe doing chin-ups.
Yeah.
Armand is just sitting there in the center on a weight bench, just staring off into the distance. You see Tony picking up this mirror. Dr. Elias opening these equipment locker, and one of them's a bit stuck. You take a few pulls on it, and you open it. Suddenly it flops open, and falling out is a heavily patched vac suit as this body just flops out in a vac suit. The helmet rolls off, and you see the tousled brown hair of a man. And we'll see you next time.
But which man?
But which man can...
Fucking almond, isn't it?
Oh, it can't be the Armand show.
Oh, man.
It's Armand, not Armand.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Man.
Oh, dear.
Do I know anybody with tousled brown hair?
No, this guy doesn't look familiar.
Okay, well, that's good at least.
Yeah,
not
well, like that
familiar.
helps. Yeah.
I'll take quiet comfort in that.
Maybe. You know,
Oh, God.
it might ring a bell. We're just not sure. We will find out.
Yeah, unfortunately, we never ran the adventure that you went on, so we don't know who the people are in your past.
Yeah, it could be known to one of you, but we're not sure. How's everyone feeling? Was that a good
Little on edge.
episode?
Yeah, I
That's
think
good.
so.
I like Gradient Descent. I really do.
You liking a bit of Mothership, are you? Is it ticking your boxes of, obviously it's a campaign. Are you getting what you hoped out of a campaign would be for your
Yeah.
characters?
Feels like
Yeah.
a campaign.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
it does. It really does. The one thing I was having with Mothership was it's horror based.
Yeah.
And I'm not a horror person because I find, especially in a roleplay setting, it's really hard because horror is always so slow and builds up, and you can just see 6 steps ahead of what they're trying to do. And then you have to be like, oh, yeah, that was surprising. Whoa. But with Gradient Descent, there has been moments where I have genuinely been off put.
Well, good. I like to think it plays to my skills as a warden.
Yeah.
Also.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know?
It is legitimately actually
Good. I'm glad.
reinvigorated my want to play more Mothership. I've really enjoyed it so far.
What about you, Tony? Joshy?
Tony has some concerns.
Clearly.
Let me list them.
He's starting to crack like that mirror. He's going to crack.
All the ways in which my reality has been questioned, let me name them. First of all, Armand. Oh man. Is he a man? I don't know. Second of all, the strange voices in my comms that were me talking about dead people. I don't fucking like that. The rat is creating food? What the fuck, man?
Oh, the rat? Oh, you moved the rat?
Yeah, no, he moved the
Why'd you
rat.
fucking move
And I
the
fucking said the
doesn't know how
rat
to-
was weird. And you were like, oh, yeah, that rat is weird. That's so crazy. You fucking took the rat. Of course you took the rat.
He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells.
I just
But here's the thing. I've got this piece of mirror, right? Which I didn't click is supposed to be a callback to my PS. I'm sorry. Okay.
okay, you know.
But you told me I was too thick in the moment. Maybe something else will come up. You'll get an opportunity to fuck with me. But I duct tape the edges once so I don't cut myself. Safety first. Okay.
Well, not
You're
yet.
gonna get anything out of
You
this.
just found it.
Safety first.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, after we get this information from Simco, I was gonna show him his reflection and see what happens.
Why didn't you could have used the clamshell mirror someone's got in their pocket?
I've got it.
That's true.
Sam,
Actually, when you said mirror, my first thought was they've got that fucking clamshell mirror. Do mirrors actually play into this? Is this a thing?
yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna see my face and it was gonna have a robot face and I was gonna get fucked from.
No, it's
freaked
worse.
out.
It's something actually significant. Sam, closing arguments. I'll finish on John or myself. You go.
I'm probably going to think about who has brown tousled hair for the next question mark
weeks,
number
like
of
next
time.
2-3 weeks.
Yeah. Until next time. I don't know why, but it's for a minute there with the like extra people. I was like, oh my god, it's Biodrones and Cryoclones all over again. So
Are we the clones?
is it us? But it's very like the thing that I've liked about it so far with all the kind of Mothership ones that we've done is they're kind of psychological thriller-esque, like that version of horror, which I find the most interesting myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's been really fun. And there's just stuff happens you don't expect. So yeah, it's been
It's
really
been
good.
8 hours. No, 8 episodes. 9 to 10 hours maybe so far. And it's only been the second encounter. Violent encounter.
Yeah.
So I said to Doug one time, I said, technically you can go through this adventure without combating anyone. Not that you won't be in combat, but you can escape every time sort of thing if you wish. Still viable. But you guys know how deadly combat is. John, finishing on you, last closing thought.
I'm satisfied. I was trying to have a good balance of character moments. I was actually had a couple things that I could have done, which I didn't get around to doing because it would have been too monopolizing. And I think that my machete moment was a highlight.
Brought your spirits back up.
Brought my spirits right back up.
And you got some great character moment. Everyone's standing around. What the hell is going on?
Yeah,
It's good.
always got to be one of those.
There's always going to be one of those. Anyway, that was episode 8 of Nobody Wake the Bugbear presents Ghosts and the Machine, Gradient Descent playthrough. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening. We hope you are enjoying it. We all are. So we'll see you next time in space.
What I was going to say is not.
In the deep.
It's not exactly a highway to hell, but it's...
Ain't exactly a stairway to heaven either.
Yeah, let me say that.
It doesn't look like a highway to hell, but it don't look like the stairway to heaven.
Oh, awesome line. Craig, you...
2 seconds.
As Josh pours some lemonade. Some lemonade.
Some lemonade.
Some lemonade.
There's
Some
a couple in here.
lemonade.
Some lemonade.
See me pour some lemonade. Dum, bum, 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 bum.
I'm glad you're all in good spirits.
Yeah, we're about to die, so.
Imagine. Why not have to imagine?
Tony's gonna get shot from.
It's just everyone hits the ground, and Tony's just that one guy from Godfather at the checkpoint, and he just gets riddled.
Okay, here we go. You can do what you want. I'll pause.
Okay.
Just let me scroll to the page.
Yeah. I was thinking before we went into security, I was like, imagine if it's like that Resident Evil movie where it's just like the lasers.
That's what I was thinking
this
too.
is the next best thing.
We were going to get sealed in and like either like oxygen displaced or they pump in gas or lasers or
Here we go.
something. Described barred.
Pardon?
You said the door that we need to get through is barred.
Okay, so if you do run across the other side, you'll probably get a round of safety before it starts to swivel back towards you, or it could stay on these people.
Okay.
But you would have to spend some time unblocking this. You won't do it in a round.
Okay. Unblocking it, I imagine, is getting out of cover and being in the line of fire to try and unblock this shit.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going
Trying
to
to deactivate this thing.
I'm going to run anyway, and I'm going to.
Hold on. Josh, do your thing. You can't do it while we're recording. So set it all up. Screw it on. Make sure you don't crush the cabling that's underneath.
The rubber bit had come loose and it started
Yeah.
falling off.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot to tighten it. No. You can put it there and it will be fine. It just needs probably tightened. No. On the, yeah.
On the table.
I was like, you said I could put it there, so why?
No, I mean like there, where it was.
Yes.
Like it probably just needs tightening. Do a slight pause.
Just checking for these wires.
Yeah, it'll probably clear a wire through it. If you suddenly can't hear anything, you'll know. You want me to do it?
I feel like it'll be more stable here, that's all.
I was not expecting to become the samurai of Mothership.
I'll do it.
That's so good.
I'm just screwing.
That was dope as fuck.
Great.
Screw faster.
I'm screwing the wrong way.
Fucking gun.
It's lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Yeah, but I have to screw up, not down.
You're the mechanic, eh?
I am so used to having the headphones on and everything being a little bit dulled. I took them off. I realized everyone's yelling.
Yeah. What do I always say?
I don't know. I don't get that.
Oh man, what a tense moment. Josh, I can do it. I don't know.
It's a point. It's a pride point now. It's a point of contention. Let him do it.
Why am I so confused?
Perhaps he's feeling emasculated. Because that's apparently willy-nilly. Whenever a man fails to do something.
Everyone's emasculated if they can't do something.
I love
clearly.
I love the idea of Goodshot just being emasculated to a point where he's like, "Fuck this,"
Stop
and
saying
just chops the front end of a machine
This
gun.
just reminds me of that thing where it's just like Sal. It was like Sal was unable to. It's like a picture of a guy. It just says Sal was unable to prevent the bomb from detonating inside the school, making him tonight's biggest loser.
I think so. I feel like it's going to come loose.
That checks out from Biggest Loser. This is a noise. This is a noise we get to hear.
All right, so
Yes.
I believe we're on to Doug,
Yes.
and you were going to do some metagaming bullshit.
Yes. Yes. So I completely forgot about this free reroll that we get. I don't know. That was
Well,
pretty insightful.
I
on John's
sacrificed
behalf.
my like a month's worth of using the C word.
I had a stroke. Moist, of course, being moist critical.
Old mate Charlie.
Old mate Charlie.
Serious setup, please.
A tasteful one-piece
I'll
jumpsuit.
just cut this out, Doug.
It is. It's
Uh,
technically